Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Emulating Messi. And today I'm going to be doing something slightly different in terms of I'm going to be talking about 2 seasons rather than just one. I've skipped for 2 years, so we're all 25 years old. Mainly because I know a lot of people. There's a lot of good comments, but a few people are getting a bit bored, and it's going a bit slowly, and we're going to be here a long time otherwise. And some of the players aren't exactly the most interesting, so I'm going to try and get through this series and we'll move till everyone's retired probably, but skip through 2 or 3 years each episode. And then I'll start another one and probably just use attacking players, which would be a bit more interesting. But we'll do various things, over the next few months and into Football Manager 2014, as people are generally interested, probably more interested if you're actually involved in it. But I'll come on to that more in the future. So we're just cracking with the players. We've got Bogdanovic, the Swedish keeper, now got 4 caps for Sweden. Obviously aged 25, and he's at Bursaspor. And last season didn't play many games, only played 4, conceded twice, and a 7.63 average rating. But this season has played more games, playing 24, 26 conceded, 11 clean sheets, and a not so good average rating of 6.64, meaning they didn't finish in the top 3. We can't see the whole league as it's not loaded, but he's coming along okay. Not quite developed as the main Swedish keeper yet. Our Icelandic keeper has actually managed to get 5 main Icelandic caps despite still being... Oh no, he's actually left that team. He's at Kiel in the 3rd division of... where's this? The German 3rd division. He's moved. It's unbelievable. Moved on a free, 21 goals conceded in 19 games this season. Last season, those were his figures. Not quite so interesting. But now he's at an interesting team and not getting very high average ratings because he's left Iceland. But at least he's playing and he's getting in the Icelandic squad, so he has developed eventually, and he's earning 3.3k a week. So he's actually getting money now for the first time in his life. Next we have Emini, Albanian right back who plays for Napoli. He's got 1 goal in 54 games for Albania now, and is still at Napoli. Last season played 17 games, 6.42 average rating, and this season 22 games, 6.61 average rating, and a lot of Albanian caps, which is good to see. Phil Sam has eventually started playing for China because he wasn't getting in the England team, and that was his second nationality. He's got 4 caps for China, worth 10.25 million, 73k a week, and he's moved to Manchester City. For 14 million. Last season he played only 15 games for Reading, but it encouraged Man City to come in. Only played 2 games, unfortunately. 6.95 average rating, but he got fed up of waiting for England, so started playing for China. This is the league. Man United won it last season. It was, let's have a look, Man City. So there you go. Who's next? We have Jack Morgan, who's at Liverpool still. 9 caps for England, valued at 14.5 million. A lot of money going around now in terms of how much they're earning, these players. Last season played 42 games, 1 goal, 4 assists, 7.16 average rating. Not so many games this season for Jack Morgan, 21 and 2 assists and a 7.10 average rating. He is playing most of his games at right back. Okay, so next we have Harry Croft, who seems to be playing so many games. 40 caps for England. He's basically England's main... I don't know, where's he playing? Right back. Playing centre back for... Oh no, wait, he's playing centre back for club and country. Oh, he's a beast. He's at Man United now. Moved from Everton for £31 million, 45 games last season, and this season 48 games, 6.84 average rating, helping them to win the title. So he's had 4 clubs, and he's become probably the best player out of anyone with 40 England caps. So Harry Croft, if you're still watching this series, you should be proud of that. And then we've got Teg, who's got 5 caps for England now, earning 100k a week at Watford. And 20 on tackling. Brilliant. Last season, his average rating has eventually started to go up at last. He played 40 games, 5 assists, 6.67 average rating. Still not great, but a lot better than previous seasons. And this season, 35 games, 2 goals, 6 assists, and a 6.8 average rating. Eventually starting to improve and playing most of his games in central midfield. But he's probably a better right back, so yeah, it's strange that they seem to play him there. Then we have Sam Sutton, 26 caps for England and 1 goal. Still at Arsenal, he's brilliant as well, playing at central midfield for England, 17 games there. He's played a hell of a lot of games for Arsenal in the last 2 years. 64 games that season, 2 goals, 10 assists, 7.21 average rating. And this season, 55 games, 7 assists, and a 7.3 average rating. Playing so many games for Arsenal, and he's just developed into a beast. Then we have Conor, who is incredible as well. Now at Arsenal, 73 caps for Scotland at the age of 25 and 2 goals. Very, very impressive. And moved for 13.25 million from Middlesbrough. Played 34 games last season, 2 assists, 7.02 average rating. And this season, made most of his appearances off the bench, got 3 assists and a 6.81 average rating. But yeah, he's really rather good and is Scotland's main left back, playing loads of games. So yeah. Moving on to Milikovic, who's eventually started playing for Croatia, has 18 caps for them now over the last couple of years, and is at Valencia. The defensive midfielder he'd already moved previously, but he played 49 games for them, 1 goal, 4 assists, 7.23 average rating, and this season 38 games, 7 assists, 7.09 average rating. Then we have Aaron Dobson, who's at Reading, has played 54 games for Ireland, 1 goal. Look at those stats, they're pretty beastly defensive stats. And yeah, moved for 11 million from Middlesbrough to Reading. They seem to be spending a bit of money. 39 games played that season, 6.58 average rating, not the greatest, but this season 41 games and a bit better, 7.62 average rating. Then we have James Harris, who's at PSG now, has played 20 games for Austria and 1 goal. He'd have a lot more caps if David Alaba wasn't there. He's playing left back for Austria, so I'm guessing maybe Alaba plays a bit further forward. And moved for 23 million from Newcastle. Last season played 43 games for Newcastle, 7.09 average rating. And this season 45 games for PSG, 2 assists and a 7.40 average rating, helping PSG win the league, as they probably have done every single season. But yeah, massive signing, massive move for him. James Spence, 8 caps for England, 1 goal. You'd have thought it'd be a lot higher. Look at that, 20 dribbling. Wow, amazing. But yeah, he had all those years at Ipswich where he was incredible. Moved to Watford, 28 games, 3 goals, 3 assists, 7.24 average rating. 32 goals this season, 2 goals, 6 assists, 7.08 average rating, helping Watford finish. Where did they finish? Let's see. They finished 9th in the league. But yeah, I always feel James Spence has just been undervalued by people. He's never really broken into the England team properly. And he's on 170k a week. But yeah, England need to play him more. Daniel Hubner has now got 33 caps for Poland, still at Frankfurt. Played 27 games last season, 6.88 average rating. This season, 42 games, 6.9 average rating. Coming along pretty fine. Then we've got Ryan Leahy, 3 caps for Ireland. He's at Middlesbrough. Never quite pushed on, and after all those years he got stuck at St Mirren. Played only 6 games last season, and this season played 20 games and a 6.78 average rating. Then we have myself. Still only got 7 caps for England and 1 goal. I got stuck at Arsenal and they didn't play me, and it really slowed down my development because I got those 7 caps early on and I haven't managed to get any the last couple of years, which is a shame because Norwich are loaning me from Watford. I didn't play any. I've played very few games. They all came off the bench. 13 games for Watford, and then this season 28 games, 3 goals, 3 assists, 6.66 average rating. But yeah, Arsenal and Watford collectively ruined me, unfortunately, because I was the first one to actually get an England cap, I think. But obviously, since then, I've been wasted and never pushed on in for England, which is a shame. And I'm also got a broken foot at the moment. So it looks like I'm not really. I'm going to become an average player who started off well but went downhill. Berzanovic next, 39 caps for Montenegro now and 1 goal, and he's moved to Reading. Reading are signing everyone. Bit like Watford, really. But yeah, last season, 12 games for Salzburg, 6 goals, 5 assists, 7.40 average rating. Encouraged Watford to sign him, but he only played 6 times, and they're all off the bench, and a 6.66 average rating. And we have Jae Chan, who's got 57 caps for Singapore and 6 goals, but has no team at the moment because he has been released, I believe, on a free from DPMM at last. I guess he didn't sign a contract, so it'd be interesting to see where he ends up. He's done well for them over the years, played a lot of games, but yeah, he's going to be moving somewhere else, hopefully, because he looks pretty decent. Then we have David Riley, the Scotsman, who's now at Hull, 23 caps for Scotland and 2 goals. How much did he move for? 5.75 million, eventually leaving Chelsea, who did sort of ruin him a bit, to be honest. But played 49 games last season, 3 goals and 6.40 average rating, not great. This season, 51 games, 6 goals, 5 assists, and these things keep popping up in the corner. Go away, people. Sorry. Should go on offline mode, really. 6.63 average rating. Nearly at the end. It's a bit of a chore now doing this. Havo Wang, still at Everton, 74 caps for South Korea, 5 goals. And yeah, as I said, he's still at Everton, 34 games played, 3 goals, 1 assist, 6.65 average rating. This season, not so many games, only 22, 1 goal, 3 assists, 6.75 average rating. But he's playing well and he's getting a lot of caps for South Korea. And we've got Matt Anderson, who's still only got 1 game and 1 goal for Slovakia, which is strange because he looks very good. But yeah, Atletico Madrid, he was playing for the B team last year, unfortunately. 49 games, 3 goals. And this season, only played 3 games, which is a bit of a shame. Then we have Work the Space, who has 68 caps for India and 37 goals, still at Hoffenheim. Banging them in for India, but Hoffenheim, mainly off the bench, 30 games, 7 goals this season, 7 goals in 24 games. And we have Sheridan Sparks, who he's at last left Derby, thank goodness for that. Only this season though, last season scored 10 goals in 35 games for Derby, and this season only 3 goals in 12 games for QPR in the Premiership, but at least he's gone to a Premiership club now. And lastly, Zach Edwards, who's also gone to Reading. They've signed everyone, what's going on? For 3.7 million. Last season he scored twice for Watford in the 8 games, and this season he scored 4 times in 9 games. Where did Reading finish? They only finished 17th. They've signed all these players. But yeah, that's all the players. Average rating wise, the highest was James Harris. Appearances wise, it was Sam Sutton, and goals wise, it was Work the Space with 7 goals. But yeah, when I do this again, I'm going to have more attacking players, so it'll be a bit more interesting goals wise, hopefully. Contract wise, the highest earner is still James Spence, 170k. That's Harry Croft, Sam Sutton, James Harris, and Teg. Value wise, Sam Sutton, Harry Croft, Milikovic. It's interesting to see how some players started off really well, like myself, got in the England team really young, and then got ruined, and other players that have developed slowly, didn't look like they were going anywhere, but suddenly have shot up. So yeah, it's interesting to see how things have gone. International wise, Habo Wang's got the most caps, very closely followed by Connor. Goals wise, Work the Space, of course. So yeah, everyone. There's only 2 players who haven't got caps, and that's Sheridan Sparks and Zach Edwards. Where are England rated in the world? 6th, with Michael Laudrup as the man. Germany won Euro 2024 against Russia. We'll have a quick look at the semis and everything else. Czech Republic lost there, Spain lost. None of our players playing in those really. Croatia lost, well, one of our players is playing for them. Where did England get to? England lost against Czech Republic 3-1. Will Hughes with the goal. We had Sam Sutton playing. And that looks about it. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for this video. We're pushing on. Some players have become beasts, some players have drifted off, which is a shame. But I'll be probably doing two seasons every video just to speed things along. Perhaps 3 towards the end when everyone's a bit old. So yeah, I just want to get this over. I'm glad people are still enjoying it though. I'm finding it interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please give the video a like to just give me a bit of an encouragement. And I shall see you in the next episode.